Hello, Huskies back again with more Minnesota Wild franchise mode commentary. Last time we simmed up until I think we're in March. We have 21 games left. No, wait, math. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're in March. We're 38, or I can read 36, 18, and 7. We're looking pretty solid. Stat Central. We'll take a quick look at this before I get going. See how we stack up. First in the Central by 3 points. Very competitive Central Division. Western Conference, probably just the same, yeah, except the Coyotes at 74 points. A very competitive West. But if we go to the East, holy shit. The Philadelphia Flyers, 44, 10, and 8. Like, this is ridiculous. The Montreal Canadiens, Montreal Canadiens, New Jersey Devils. I mean, this is absurd. Their top 4 teams are better than me being number 1 in the West. So, I don't know. I mean, interesting playoff series. But I got to see how Philadelphia is first in points. Glad to see my second line winger is leading my team in points, Eric Stahl. No point per game players, which does not really entice me, but my top 6 are all within 5 points of each other. Well, 7 points if you count Quavu, which you should. But yeah, Philadelphia. Giroux has 65 points. Voracek is 58. Couturier is 52. Shen is 40. Like, this is ridiculous. Gosh, Sper's got 44. Strite's got 33. Strite's got 11 goals. Jesus. Who's our starting goalie? Is it Mason? No, yeah, it's Mason. 34, 9, and 6 with a 216. Look at Neuver, 10 and 1 with a 146. Are you kidding me? He's given up 18 goals in 11 games. Holy shit. Alright. But we're looking pretty good to slide into a playoff spot. It's been a few days since I did one of these, so I'll look at my lines just to kind of refresh. I made a big deal last time to bring in Thomas Tatar. You see him on the second line there. I got Zetterberg in the preseason. Detroit's a heavy selling team. Year 1 if they're not doing good. I got Zetterberg and Franzen before the season even started because they wanted to offload some vets. Trading for Tatar, I traded Pominville in a first. I think it was a first? Yeah, it was a first. I was able to bring up Fleischman. Fleischman never went anywhere. I was able to bring up Fontaine and Mike Riley, which allowed me to put Nate Prosser down, which just increased my defensive and offensive stat gloriously. It's wonderful. And then I've got nobody scratched because they're at the roster limit. Cap space is tough. I got Dubnik and Kemper in net. So we're going to go ahead and sim the last of the regular season. And I'll debate if I want to do the first round of the playoffs this video, or if I want to save it for next video. I might just do each playoff round by itself. So this might be a bit of a shorter video, but we're just going to go ahead and sim to 3 games left and see if there's anything willing to really look at those last 3 games. Oh, and I'm real giddy today being a Maple Leafs fan, and last night was the opener with Matthews scoring 4 goals in his debut. Really setting up to be a... Man, our ticket prices are low. Let me set some ticket prices. I know this is a mini-game thing, but... recommended price. We'll drop those a bit, we'll drop those a bit. Drop those a bit, drop those a bit. Alright. Go to marketing budget. Let's put the general advertising down to some season ticket pricing up. I would like to... If you sell season tickets, you make more money, you can do all the mini-game shit. But anyway, back to real-life hockey. Austin Matthews with a 4-goal debut. Yes, please. That was amazing. But in true Leafs fashion, they still lost in overtime. Austin Matthews was great. Mitch Marner looked fantastic. Willem Nylander looked good. Freddie Anderson looked a little rough in net. Hopefully that was just maybe opening night jitters. I don't know. There were a couple goals that I would have liked to have seen saved, but it was basically Austin Matthews versus the Ottawa Senators. And with him stripping a Norris Trophy winner, Erik Karlsson, who, I mean, honestly, did he really win the Norris for his defensive capabilities? I don't believe so. There's definitely an offensive trend towards Norris winners. But no, that was very fun to watch. It was an upset to see him lose, but it was nice to have hockey back. Being that the Hawks and the Leafs both played last night, I was able to watch both games at the same time, and then I was able to watch the Oilers game after that. It's wonderful to have hockey back. There's definitely a lull during the weeks once over the summer. Like, I love baseball, and I love that the Cubs are relevant and doing very well, but you still need something else. Football's nice on Sundays, but that's only once a week. So having hockey back is lovely. I can sit down and watch any hockey game anytime. Doesn't matter the teams. I don't care. Hockey, hockey, hockey. We had a bit of a tough stretch there. 47, 25, and 7. What did that put us at points-wise? Are these last 3 games? All right, we've clinched a playoff spot. We have a 4-game lead on the Nashville Predators in the Central race. Oh, I'm interested to see how Philadelphia is doing, because this is absurd. Entire league. Oh, they have 121 points. Good. They have 56 fucking wins. What? Are you kidding me? I don't even remember the record for points and wins. Where's my handy dandy smartphone? Most points in a season. This is gonna give me individual player points. I don't want. Alright, let's have a look. See here. Seasons. Nope. These are individual records. I don't want records. I want team records. I feel like I should know, being a hockey fan. Most points in 70 or more games, 132. So they have 3 games left. That's 6 points. They can beat. No, they can't beat that. Okay, I'm silly. Most wins is 62, so they can't. They can hit 59. Jesus, that's nuts. What's the worst team? Carolina's got 64 points. Toronto ended last year last place with 69 points, so definitely an improvement. Oh, and the New York teams are both down there. So's Anaheim. Jeez. All right. I should be able to lock up the division. I shouldn't have to go into these individual games. Usually if there's some reason to... Oops. Let me get the arena stuff out of the way before we get to the postseason. Concessions. Repair. And repair. And I shouldn't have to touch any of that for the rest of the season. Fans are happy, locker room's happy, owner's happy. Everybody's happy. It is a good season to be a Minnesota Wild fan. So let's go ahead and send the end of the season. Got the Carolina Hurricanes, the Colorado Avalanche, and the Arizona Coyotes. I know while this is finishing, I'm in the process of making that VGM or franchise that I'm going to be playing. I had initially wanted to do one created team with a free agent roster, like all the free agents, and see how I stack up. I have since decided that I'm going to change that. Instead of one custom team, I'm going to do a full 30-team custom league, since you can create 30 different teams and input them. All custom jerseys, stadiums, logos. It's going to be a while. A couple weeks, I think. I've been doing it for a week now, and I've got 5 teams done. Granted, it's weekdays, and there's homework, and there's midterms this week, so I took a few days off, so... I get to draw the Winnipeg Jets in round 1. Sharks, Hawks, Coyotes, Kings, Wild, Jets, Blues, Preds. Alright. The Blues Preds series is going to be good. Canadians, Capitals, Senators, Lightning, Flyers, Sabres, Penguins, Devils. Some interesting Eastern playoff matchups there. I think the only team out west that shouldn't have made the playoffs is probably the Coyotes. We finished with 105 points. Good season overall. Didn't hit 50 wins, but I only wanted 45, so... The Jets barely seem to have snuck in there with 91 points. Oh no, they were in by a mile. Next closest was Colorado with 86. Philadelphia ended with 125 points. Geez, so they won 2 of their last 3. There were 4 teams with 50 wins. All in the East. Jeez. That's impressive. 3.18 goals a game. And 2.2 against. We give up a lot of goals a game. We score, so. Power play's garbage. Penalty kill's not the greatest. We're great on the road. We're average at home. That makes no sense. Wait, go back to that. I want to see what the Jets look like. See what I'm in for here. 43, 34, and 5. Gave up more goals than they scored. It's a good sign for us. Are they the only playoff team that did that? Yeah, it appears to be that way. Oh no, the Kings did it too. Oh, so did the Coyotes. Man. Alright, so like I said, that's good for us. What's our power play? Power play is pretty good. First in the Central at 22.9%. Penalty kills worst in the Central at 77. So if we can capitalize on special teams, we should be okay. They're average both at home and away. We finished the year 8-1 or 6-4. They finished 7-3. So I mean, nothing really special there. Let's have a look-see at our Minnesota Wild final stats. Henrik Zetterberg, preseason acquisition, leads the team in points at 66. Thomas Tatar, midseason acquisition, finished with 59 points. So the new people coming in and putting points on the board. I like that. Ryan Suter with 59 points. Niederreiter only scored 21 points playing on that first line, huh? Tatar scored 30 playing on the second line. Niederreiter is playing with a lot of skill up there, though. Being with Zetterberg and Parise. Parise only went with 25 goals. What was our 30, 27, 25, 24, 21. So we had 5 20-goal scorers. That's not bad. We had 7 15 plus and then 2 more that were Suter almost. Jeez. Fleischman still a minus 23. Zach Dalpe, I'm glad he got sent down. Fontaine came up, he was a minus 3, but hey, it's better than minus 14 in less games, I know, but we have a very strong mix of depth scoring and top line scoring. Our top 6 are separated by 11 points, and then you've got Granlund, Zucker, and Coyle. Look at our defense. There we go. 59, 27, 21, 17, then 5, 4, and 2. Bartley and Prosser got sent down. Bartley stayed. Riley came up. He had 2 points in 23 games. Hopefully he progresses in the offseason. He can be a better second. That face looks high as shit. Do we have any offensive defensemen aside from Suter? Suter's even a defensive defenseman. He put up 59 points. Look at goalies. 43, 19, and 4. Kempfer, 6, 2, and 7. Yeesh. The 342. We might need to look into a better backup next year. 226. 923 save percentage, 3 shots. So Dubnik had a good year. Kemper could have been better. Oops, I didn't want to back out. I would like to see Winnipeg's stats and kind of go over. Come on, there we go. I also want to look at the rookies and see how they did. Line A, Matthews, PRV. Alright, so their team is just like ours. Top 6 are all separated by 13 points. Line A was 50 points for year 1. That's pretty good. Ehlers had 54 points. Only 12 goals, though. Blake Wheeler had 32 goals. Line A had 25, so he's second on the team in goals. Again, another team with a lot of depth scoring. Tyler Myers, 22 points. He's way down there. Sean Mathias at 10 goals. 186 penalty minutes for Ben Sherratt. Jeez. So they should give us power plays. Look at their defense. I doubt their defense is scoring much yet. No, they're not. Buffalo had 14 goals and 20 assists, but other than that, I don't really feel like we have anything to. Oh, so are their goalies. Pavlik was a starter because he hasn't gotten cut in this yet. Hellebuck. Really, no Hutchinson. Interesting. They really don't look like anything special. We look at the playoff tree. That Flyers, man. Jesus. 125 points. Oh, right. I didn't look at the league leaders. Or Austin Matthews or Connor McDavid or... Let's have a look at Austin Matthews since I already mentioned him in the video. Austin Matthews. 45 points. Alright. 12 goals, 33 assists. Not the greatest. Not the worst. He's already an 87 though, so next year ideally he'll be the first line center. Yeah, he'll be the first line center, and this team will probably do really well. Hop over to Edmonton. That's where Parvey is. If they even use him. I don't think they use him. I think they left him in the minors. Yeah, they left him at probably wherever he was. McDavid, 66 points. They really didn't score. Yakupov ended with 63. This is before the trade. Draisaitl at 43. I guess he's a 90. Jeez. I don't know of any other big name. I'll just look at the league leaders and rookie points, I guess. Entirely. I'm assuming Closer won the art. Oh, wow. Ovechkin, 90 points, 51 goals. Giroux ended with 89 points. Stamkos. Is there anybody up here that shouldn't be up here? Not really. I mean, Henrique had 74 points. That's a lot for somebody who probably shouldn't be. Ekman Larson led D-men in scoring with 73 points. Carlson right behind him with 71. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing up here that's overly surprising. I mean, Palat is surprising, but he's playing with Stamkos and Kucherov, so that whole line's going to score. What were goals? 51 to 40. Pacioretty scoring 81 points might be a bit of a surprise. 41, 41, 39. Hoffman with 33. Let's look at rookie skaters. Laine Rantanen. I don't know. Avalanche rookie with 20 goals. Devin Shore, Nick Paul, Austin Matthews, Ryan Hartman. Ryan Hartman with 30 points. Alright, interesting. Mark McNeil. Points. Laine, Matthews, Rantanen. I mean, that's... I don't think there are any real rookie goalies. Yeah, no, just Scott Wedgwood. Yeah, he was pretty good. But we'll look at regular goalies. Of course, Mason led the league in wins. I mean, when your team wins almost 60 games, 227. Price with 42. Rene. Oh no, wait. Looks like Fleury led the league in goals against. Yeah, Fleury with a 211. Shire with a 212. Rene with a 213 with 8 more games. So he played 73 games. Jesus. Dubnik wasn't bad. I assume the same people will be up here that were for goals against. Norvith finished 12-1 with a 164. Jeez. Schneider with the best save percentage, 930. All by Fleury, Lundqvist. So I mean, goalies that should have been up there were up there. How long are we? 18 minutes? Yeah, I'll go ahead and end it there. I'll have the first round of the playoff video up tomorrow. We'll see if we can get Minnesota into the second round, which has been a tough task for them the past few years. They've run into some pretty stingy opponents, though. But thank you for watching, and keep an eye out for tomorrow's video. The best way to do that is to subscribe to the channel. Don't feel like you need to if you don't want to, but hey, helps me out, and it makes you aware of when I upload next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.